If you root against me, I just want to make these next 7 weeks a living hell for you.
Denny is trying to do things to stir up conversation.
Jeff Gordon said that? That is how to stunt NASCAR growth 101.
Hey there, NASCAR heads. Today, we have a heated topic to discuss in the NASCAR world. In this video, we'll be diving into the controversies surrounding Denny Hamlin and Jeff Gordon owing to their conflicting views on driver behavior and branding. So, let's get right into it. For those who may not be familiar, Denny Hamlin, a prominent figure in NASCAR, has embraced the role of the villain in the sport. He's not afraid to stir the pot and be a controversial figure, and he wears it as a badge of honor.
You know, if you root against me, I just want to make these next 7 weeks a living hell for you. I do. I want to live in the misery of you watching us run well. Right now, am I feeding into it, the villain stuff? Absolutely, 100%.
But not everyone is on board with Hamlin's character choice. After all, teams thrive on fan loyalty, and being the bad guy might dent a team's cherished reputation with sponsors and audiences. Enter Jeff Gordon, a respected name in NASCAR and the executive vice chairman of Hendrick Motorsports. After a spat with fellow racers like Kyle Larson and Ross Chastain, Hamlin found himself at the epicenter of racing drama. While he took the criticisms with grace, considering them part and parcel of the sport, Jeff Gordon had a different take.
What I do agree with is that Denny is trying to do things to stir up conversation, to get people at least having an opinion, right? Whether it's a positive or a negative one, you have an opinion. And the fact that he's embracing that, I will give him kudos all day long. Go for it. I wouldn't want that to be one of our drivers.
Why not?
You know, because it's just, it's too controversial. You know, to me, it's a distraction. You know, I feel like I want our drivers to go and build a fan base by winning races and by being themselves and but not doing things. I think Denny's being himself to a certain degree, but I think he's also kind of, it's like an alter ego as well.
Gordon recently voiced his concerns about Hamlin's approach, stating that it's too much of a sideshow and a distraction for a serious racing contender, especially for a representative of Hendrick Motorsports.
I want other guys in the sport to do stuff like that. But if they come to Hendrick Motorsports, and you can call us stiff, you can call us whatever you want, but, we're running a business, and the business is to, win races first, take care of your sponsors, do everything, and let the sponsors market you. Let the sport figure out how to market you. Build your brand through who you are on social media and be the best you that you can be. But if you really want to go to the racetrack focused on winning races, it's hard to do that when you have a lot of distractions. And if Denny thrives on that, great. But I just don't think that it's healthy within the organization when you have 4 drivers and you're going in meetings together and you're talking about how you go to the next race to win when you're having to deal with some of those things. That's just my opinion.
However, a recent video surfaced on 4Play Golf showing Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace, Ryan Blaney, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. engaging in lighthearted banter on the golf course. This genuine interaction on the golf course stood in stark contrast to the often restrained media responses from Hendrick Motorsports stars like Kyle Larson or Chase Elliott. And fans had a clear message for Jeff Gordon after watching this video. They were quick to urge him to take a leaf out of Hamlin's playbook and allow more personality and authenticity from Hendrick Motorsports drivers. Take notes, Jeff Gordon. Hell you. I'd like Hendrick drivers way more if they colored outside the box at least once in a while. That's why I like Bowman. Hendrick better hope they never fall off from being an elite team, because if they do, there is no reason for anyone to care about them or their drivers with the way they want to present themselves. And it doesn't just end there. In response to Jeff Gordon's critique, Denny Hamlin fired back, arguing that Gordon's approach might be stifling the sport's growth. He said that Hendrick Motorsports drivers have great personalities, but ones that are stifled by the Hendrick Motorsports system that Gordon said he supports. He argued that embracing the truth, even though it may stir controversy, can help NASCAR grow and attract more fans.
Jeff Gordon said that? I mean, that is how to stunt NASCAR growth 101 is say, that's too controversial for us. Call us stiff. But, I'm wondering how has his sponsors marketed his drivers? Because I think his drivers have great personality. Anybody know? No? I haven't seen much either. So he wants me to sit back. He's not. He's saying he likes it, just not. He thinks it's a distraction if it was on his team.
Right.
Well, thank God I don't drive for him.
Furthermore, Hamlin added that he would never run his own team the same way Gordon does. It's true that Hamlin has become extremely outspoken over the past 2 years as part of his personal expansion into team ownership with Michael Jordan at 23XI Racing. Before that, his personal brand has always been one that is a little controversial, both through his actions behind the wheel and his opinions about the state of the sport off the track. But now, unapologetic for his new personality, Hamlin continued to share his opinions on Gordon's remarks.
He's going against the logic that he said 12 months ago, that he wants his drivers doing more things, and he's basically saying, I want them to be tidy, not controversial.
Win races.
Yeah. I couldn't disagree more. I'm glad I drive for Joe Gibbs Racing. I'm glad I run my team the way I run my team, because I will never run my team saying things like that. That's his opinion. He's allowed to have that opinion, but certainly think that is the absolute wrong way to go if you want star power in the sport.
And
it's just that there's just you're not going to find anyone that agrees with what he's saying.
So, the debate rages on in the world of NASCAR. Should drivers like Denny Hamlin embrace controversy and authenticity, or should they follow the more traditional and reserved approach favored by teams like Hendrick Motorsports? It's a question of branding, fan engagement, and the future of the sport. What do you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. Meanwhile, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more exciting content from the world of motorsports. Until next time, this is NASCAR in and out on Essential Esports. Keep the pedal to the metal.